Guys. So today I'm going to show you how I did this ocean, beach mani. And it's really super easy. I think the toughest part is just to, put these little doodahs on. Keep them under control while you're doing that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start to show you that. And I just used, LA colors. Most of them are LA colors that I used. And I used a couple of the Kiss Gel Strong. And all of it I got from Dollar Tree as far as the polishes. So we're going to go ahead and show you. I want to show you what it's supposed to look like, when it's done. This is how it will look. And, before you put on these little, the pearls, rhinestones, studs, whatever you want to use, you can stamp, if you wanted to stamp on a starfish or, something else on here anywhere, I would do that before I put on, the 3D stuff. So anyway, that's a finished one. And this is the base, colors that we're going to do, the polishes. So no sponging, no ombres, no, none of that stuff. Pretty easy. So I'm going to start with this shorter one because one of my nail gals asked, she has short nails right now, she said. So anyway, so we're going to do that. And so we're going to start out with doing the sand first. And I want to do it a little different this time from my other beach nails. I want it to be diagonal, have a little different look. So, okay, let me look a second. So we're going to go from, so we're going to go like this. So we're just going to swipe our polish down. And actually, I'm used to doing them long nails, so I probably put too much. But that's okay. We can cover. If you do get too much of your sand, then you can, oops. Okay, you don't want to do that. And you can do like one coat, or you can do two coats. So whatever, until you get the look that you like. Now on these, I did 2 coats of each color. But anyway, it might be easier just to go down and do one after the other. So we already have this second blue that we're going to use right there. So you didn't have to do it, but I am going to do 1 coat at least. And I'm going to swipe it over there. So, and it's okay if you get a little bit of a color, that you have before. And then the next one is this sort of a greenish, one. And I will put the names of everything I use in, the information box below. So we're just going to kind of, swipe it over there to the diagonal, whatever colors that you want to use. And then I'm using this real pretty, a little more blue, less green. And then I'm using this dark kind of a sapphire one next towards the bottom. And so you can use as much or as little of that color as you want to, depending on, how you want it to look. So now, if you want, you could let that dry a little bit, and then go over, each color. And you're overlapping a little bit as you do, each color. So let me look at this a second. So I probably do want to do some more of the light blue over this. So just kind of swipe it over like that. And don't worry if you get a little bit of sand, in there or whatever, because it'll just kind of look like a wave. So not a big deal. Okay, I think I'm okay on the other colors. I think I'm good in the other colors. So, it looks like, it's going to be a hot mess maybe, at this point, but actually it does turn out really, believe it or not, pretty. If you wanted to, you could do the blow dryer a little bit right now. I think I will. And then I used this white gel, wrong way, Gel Strong, Kiss Gel Strong. And I wipe off, most, like all the, excess or whatever here. I'm going to try to do this upside down, so hopefully I don't, make it a mess. But what I want to do is I want to kind of create some waves. So I'm just going to kind of go along and just do a little dry brush dab. And then you could do it the other, almost like a X kind of effect if you wanted to. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think I need more than that. Super easy. And then on mine, as you can see, I did some waves down through the ocean. It's a little bit choppy today on the ocean, so I'm just going to do a little just sort of a dab, 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 dab on this one. And you can do it through all of your colors if you want to. You don't have to, each where the transition of the colors is, where it's kind of a line or whatever. I think I got too much on this. So like now, depending on how long your nails are too, because, okay. So since this nail is not as long as, the first nails, these ones, I mean, you could see how much more you can do on that one. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. It's still really pretty because mine's not as long as that other one either. And it's still, they look so beautiful, really, even prettier in person. So we got our waves going there. And so now, you want to let it dry a minute or whatever on your own nails. Oh, and by the way, on my nails, I did latex around the edge. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess to clean up. So, before you do your colors and stuff. So anyway, you want to give this just a minute to dry. And then I wanted to add a little bit of sparkle gold to my beach. I'm just going to dry brush a little bit of glitter gold. This is LA Colors. Just a little bit of, just so like when the sunlight hits the sand when it's wet, it sort of has a little glisten to it. You can put as much or as little as you want to. It really doesn't take much. So hopefully you can see that good. Anyway, and so then next we're going to do, like I said, if you want to stamp it, now would be the time as soon as it's dry enough to stamp it, whatever. If you want to do a little turtle or a starfish or a whatever you wanted to. But in my mani, I did not stamp at all. So next I use this. This is also LA Colors, also from Dollar Tree. All these polishes are from Dollar Tree. And this is LA Colors, and it's Art Deco, and it's just a bunch of, glitter, silver glitter. And so I just added this to my waves. Super easy, not a big deal. Just kind of dabbed it over my white waves just to give it a little, little more glisten, bling. And then also up here where the white is, and it's just like that easy. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding. I added, let's see, big pearl. I added a rhinestone or two. You can put as much as you want. I added a stud, and then caviar pearl beads around it. And I thought it looked really pretty. So we're going to do that. I just did it with glue, but if you really want it to last, like 2-3 weeks, you're probably going to want to either use builder gel, as the base to put them on, or at least gel top coat. But we're using glue right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dab of glue there. I'm just going to dab glue where I want to put my, stuff at. So I just, wheel doesn't have to be expensive. You can use Swarovski if you want to, but I am not in this case. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got this, came from like Joann's fabric, and it's great for picking up stuff. So it has like some kind of little putty whatever thing, and it's a good sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up this pearl in here, a pearl. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty one. That's beautiful. Okay, maybe not that one. Let's get, I think that was a Swarovski, but that's not what I used in my mani. So, and I do have a little bowl little antique bowl that I got over here. So I got it up to the side. Here it is, my little picker-upper, and we still got our glue right there. Right there. So there's that pearl. So we're going to put some, I'm going to pick out a rhinestone next, and I used kind of a pretty blue. Let me dab a little more glue, in case my glue is drying over there. And you can situate these on here any way you want to. If you can just want to do them from, you know, one side only, one half only, you can do it that way, however you want to do it. So there's our little rhinestone. And then I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a teardrop rhinestone too, kind of over here. So I have another one. These I think I actually got from Dollar Tree. And there's a teardrop, kind of a baby blue in here that I'm going to take out and use. You could use, you know, any color that you want to. There's different colors in here and different shapes. But I'm going to do this right here. And the nice thing about this thing is it has another end to it, so you can kind of move things around too, if you want to, and kind of dab them down. So there's that. I really hope you can see these rhinestones. It's kind of hard in my setup sometimes to shiny stuff very well. Okay, and then so we're going to do, I think, another like a diamond looking rhinestone. And here somewhere, let's do one right on this side of the pearl. Okay, and here we go. And you could use, you know, if you have a Cortana, which is for picking up gems. I don't have one of those, and I've never used one. I probably should get one. So there's another pretty rhinestone there. And you can make this, you know, as blingy or not as you want to. I also want to add one stud. These are really nice. I got this from my professional beauty supply, but I really like these studs. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of this one, so I won't be able to put that on there, but I think we're going to use this color, kind of a soft rose gold color. And I think I will put that probably about, hopefully you can see right there. And I'm going to go ahead and use this. It has its own picker-upper, but I'm gonna try using this one, see if it saves me any time at all. Except it is harder to get in here because it is fat. So I may have to use theirs. So theirs looks like this. Got a little, you know, rubber end on it. Let me see if I can get one of these out. There we go. And we'll just dab that one right there. So hopefully you can see that. So there we are so far. And then the only thing else I did was added caviar beads around it. And those puppies can be tricky. So, you know, if you find an easier way to do it, please write in there and let me know. But I have this little spoon thing, you know, you can use if you have something like this. And a little antique, you know, small finger bowl, I think they call them. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put wherever I want them at around here. I'm just going to put my glue on here. So far this is the easiest way I've found. And I'm just going to, let me set that down a second. So I have some caviar beads that I put in here. And I'm going to scoop some, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm trying to find an easier way to do it, but I think the easiest way I found is just to kind of pour it on here. And I put the bowl hoping I can catch, you know, some of them. Actually, I think I don't need any more. I think I got them all. Okay, because I've tried, when I first started doing it, you know, I mean, unless you're doing it for like, you know, to make it look like a ring setting with silver or gold little caviar beads, and you're just doing, you know, a few. But if you're doing a lot like this, I think this is the easiest way. It's just to pour it on. Take forever to put one at a time on. And they're hard to pick up too. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The only thing else that I did was use a top coat. Now, if you want this to last longer, of course, use a gel top coat. You can do it just around it. And especially if you set these in the gel top coat, you know, then you wouldn't have to do anything over these, which is my preference. And you just do the gel top coat on the nail and up to them. But I don't, you know, care that how long these last. And I'm getting ready to switch mine out, so I just did mine with glue too, and top coat. So that's what we're doing. I'm using Maniology's smudge-free top coat. I'm just going to put it up to them. You could put them over if you wanted to, you know. And that's it. Easy as that. Really pretty. Love this mani. It's beautiful, and it's a beautiful background. you know, if you do want to use it for nail art or some other, you know, ocean type thing. So there you go. That's it. Hope you like it. Hope you have fun doing it. And please click like and subscribe and click on the bell icon so you'll get a notice on my next new tutorial, which of course will be really soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.